it do? What it do? What it do? What it do?
Back again. Back again.
Yes.
Back again. It feel like we ain't never left, but we did leave.
Back like we never left. You know what I'm saying?
Well, episode 106, some of that podcast.
Episode 106. I'm gonna say a shout out to my Dodge classmates. We used to be in classroom 106.
Oh shit.
For all
106.
everybody know what room 106 was. Mr. Bifer's classroom for us
Tise.
Elevated learners.
Y'all wasn't slow?
No.
Wasn't
we were the smart kids.
Y'all was smart kids?
Yeah, we was the smart kids. So
Tise, how the hell you go to that hood ass school?
Well,
the people want to know. The people want to know.
The neighborhood school. Like, we lived in the city. So it was that was the school down the street from my grandmother's house. So that was easier for my parents to drop us off there because we don't go there after school. You know what I'm saying? Go to my grandma's after school. So it was Dodge. So either Dodge, or if I went to the school that was across the street from my house, I would have been going to Leif Erikson.
Oh shit! I don't know what's worse. I don't know.
Yeah, so I think Dodge might have been a little bit better.
Dodge might have been a little bit better because damn, Leif was hood as hell.
Yeah, Leif Erikson was right across the street. Like literally, like if I would have just had to walk through, you know where Garfield Park is.
You would have walked through there.
Walk right there, and I would have been right across Independence, and I would have been in at Leif Erikson. So I'm kind of glad that we didn't go there. Dodge was I didn't hate Dodge. I actually had good teachers.
Good teachers there.
Yeah.
So
one of my best friends in the world came from Dodge. Shout out to Anna.
Anna. Oh, she went to Dodge?
Yeah, we went to Dodge together.
Y'all, you know what? Y'all, that's crazy because you would never
think we go way back.
We never think y'all went to Dodge.
I know. That's funny. That's true. Nobody probably would believe that, but we did.
Is Dodge still open?
You know what? No, it's like the school, the building is still there, but it's like a teacher's academy or something now for like CPS.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah, it's not a school anymore.
I thought it was still a school. I didn't know it was like something for. Oh, okay.
It's like a center for teachers. Like I forgot what it's called, but it's kind of like an office basically. It's not but it's not a school. It's not. They don't have classes anymore for students.
Okay, then I thought it was a school, man. Damn, man. See, that just goes to show you. Well, I don't have any of my schools open anymore, so I can't really talk. Both my schools are closed.
You're a dinosaur, bro.
But yeah, it's like shit. I don't even know we existed. But yeah, I just brought that up because you went to the hood school, been in the hood. Now you out there in FP, grew up in FP.
Yeah.
And never looked back.
Yeah. That was it for me. I had my hood run, so never return again.
Never return again. She said never return again.
No, sir.
but yeah, everybody, we back. Episode 106. I'm Coach Mo. We got Tise over there. I'm gonna kick off the show with first of all, rest in peace to one of my guys, man. Is Brother Eleby, man. He was a good dude, man. I'm growing up at church, man. He was always a dude. He was solid.
He was coming to my post too, bro, for the show.
He did. he was real solid with the guys when we was growing up as boys, man. He was real solid with us, man. And got the news today he passed away. One of my best friends I went to grade school and high school with, Brother Eleby, is actually his uncle, and I didn't find out that was his uncle until one day at school when I never forget, I came to school and I had a picture. Matter of fact, Tise, you remember that day when we all played that game over at the boys club?
I remember that.
So we all had took a picture. I came to school like that week, maybe like that Tuesday. I had the picture of all us, and my homie E, shout out to E. E was like, "Bro, that's my uncle." I'm like, "Get out of here, bro." He's like, "Yeah, that's my uncle. That's E." I'm like, small world. So So
Yeah.
yeah, man, rest in peace, man, Eleby, man. That was a good dude, man.
Yeah.
That's one of them text messages I hate I got today, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Definitely
for what
press the family.
for what I'm understanding from his nephew, my boy E, he told me today that he ain't suffering no more, and
Mm,
he was ready to go. So
yeah. I know he
once,
had been sick off and on for a
yeah,
while.
and once he told me that, man, it felt a little better, but just for the simple fact, I just hate I ain't like talked to him because
Yeah.
he was cool, man. Bro, Eleby was cool. That was a cool
Yeah.
dude, real
Yeah.
cool dude. So yep.
Yeah. Definitely was.
Um, what else? What else? Man, how was your week, Tise? How was Mother's Day? First of all, what y'all do?
Mother's Day was good. We cooked for my mother and my aunt and my sister on this uh we cooked for them. They enjoyed it. They enjoyed their gifts. We chilled outside, had our little hookah. Um
Huh? Okay.
um well we had a good time. We had a good time. I got some good auntie gifts, so yeah.
Auntie gifts, huh?
Yeah, like I always get my I get auntie gifts. So
Okay.
auntie and godmama gifts. So I felt special too.
You feel special?
Yep.
What you get?
I got a gift card.
Okay.
Um I got like a little goodie bag from my niece,
Okay.
with some little snacks in it that I like. And I got something else, another gift card. So
Okay.
yeah, I got 2 gift cards and a little goodie bag. So it was all
Hey,
good.
hey, gift cards are the gifts that just keep on giving. I swear, man.
Listen, and I'm an old lady, so if I get a gift card and my people know what I like if I get a gift card to Walgreens, listen, I be thirsty as hell to go spend it because I be in
Not
Walgreens
Walgreens.
over every week.
Not Walgreens, Joe.
Bro, Walgreens, yeah.
You be fired up for Walgreens, huh?
I be fired up, yes.
Um, well,
How was
that's
y'all?
good.
How was y'all?
It was cool. I went to church with my mom. I walked in on her, surprised her at church, and I
Mhm.
brought her gifts. So I went to church with her. I came home, got ready because I took Samara out to brunch, and then after brunch we kind of bar hopped. So it was unexpected. So we bar hopped on Mother's Day. So then
Nice.
we came back to the crib, smoked a cigar. So, but I know my kids, they cook for her on Sunday.
Good.
They
That's
cook
good.
breakfast.
Nice.
So it was cool. Mother's Day was cool. Bought her a little something. Um, and then what else? What else we? Oh, so Sunday evening, like my daughter and my son, they like wrote her a little note talking about how much they love her as a mom and everything. She got all emotional. I told her, toughen up.
Don't do her.
So be a G. Be a G. You from 79th Street. Toughen up. But
That was sweet.
it was a good it was good. We had a good time. So that was that. Then Monday was here like no other, boy. I swear.
And it's bro, don't it seem like this month? I don't say this month, this whole year is going by like super duper fast.
It'll
I don't
be
know. It just seemed like it is.
it'll be June in a week and a half.
Man, can you believe that?
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm like, it seemed like when you get older, the year just be like,
It's crazy.
oh, like it just be like speeding through. Like that's crazy.
And then my son graduate next Friday. So
That's crazy.
it's just flying by. You're right. It's flying by.
Yeah, my niece graduates next week too
See,
from 8th grade. And then the
eighth
following
grader.
my godson graduate from 8th grade. Yeah.
Damn, they both in eighth grade, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Kids getting. I remember they was born. They getting older.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
They getting older. We getting old too, bro.
Teach you ain't gonna have no money this for May and June, boy. You gonna
Listen,
be
I'm
you
sick
gonna be
of
having
May
these kids
already.
everything. These kids gonna be
Man,
waiting on their auntie to get them
they
everything.
gonna be, you know what? By them being older now, they just getting envelopes. Here your envelope. I ain't even
There you
trying to
go.
look for no gift. You just gonna get some money.
They go that envelope.
Yep. And I'm sure they like it. They okay with that.
Shit, why we been on? Hell, I miss getting the envelope. Hell, shit.
Big facts.
Man,
Big
I used to
facts.
love getting them
Hey, I
envelopes.
got an envelope. I got an envelope recently though, like for Christmas. So I was happy about
You
that.
did? You got an envelope?
Hmm.
Ah, you had some greenbacks in it.
I did.
Well, look at this.
I
Look out,
did.
world. Okay, okay.
Look at
Okay.
God.
Look at God. You got a blessing, didn't you?
I got a good blessing. Yeah.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what's up. See,
Mhm.
listen, ladies. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all do right by him, he gonna do right by you.
That's big facts.
Big facts. Like,
That's big facts.
um, let's see. So we on Thursday, and it's been raining all week. I know
Hmm.
it's been this week now. I don't. This week has been kind of fast, but this rain has making these days just feel like dreary, and my sinus has been off the
Hmm.
chain.
Oh yeah, Sonny's
It's
been
been
crazy.
nuts.
It's that weather, bro, where you want to open your window, but then it's just like if you open your window, it's like it's your sinus is gonna be like done
Done,
for like the next hour. So yeah,
done. I just say what the hell. Oh well.
yeah.
So I had to go to Walgreens today and get me some
You
Flonase.
need a Walgreens gift card too.
Hey, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. I be
Yeah,
need. I be man. Walgreens. I don't know who be at Walgreens more, me or my dad. I think my old man probably be at Walgreens more than anybody.
I probably be man. I stay in Walgreens. That's crazy. I do though.
But see the thing is, what we talking about it though. Honestly, Walgreens got everything though.
They do. They do. It's like a one stop shop for like last minute stuff. You know.
They got everything. Like everything is at Walgreens. Like everything.
Yeah.
From now that they start putting like slowly like putting grocery items in there, food
Mhm.
items in there, you can get everything now.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
obviously you can't get no greens and no stuff, no
No,
pork chops and no
you ain't gonna get no like real like
yeah, you get no
produce.
ribs from
Yeah,
Walgreens.
yeah.
But
You can get you a little can of soup, last minute,
you get
something
your
like that.
soup, you can get bread, you can get you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You can do all that. So
Yeah.
but yeah. Everybody out there, listeners, if you want to get Latisse anything, get a gift card from Walgreens.
Listen, I'll take it, and
That'll
I will
make
be
her happy.
sure will.
That'll make her real happy.
Sure will. That's the show title, Walgreens.
Walgreens.
Hilarious.
uh, Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast. We're on Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Listen to the episode. Like it, share it. Let your friends and family know that we do a podcast. All right. For those of you who don't know, we do a podcast. Make sure y'all follow the IG page, SOTSOTPOD, and follow the Facebook page. So, tease. So, real quick, let's talk about. I know I want to start with this first. So today's news is that in Chicago, the Hyde Park Fest has been canceled.
Mm.
Now, for those of you out of towners that listen to the podcast, the Hyde Park Fest here in Chicago has been something that's been going on for a while. Um, it started off being free for many years ago. It used to be free, and basically, it's just an event full of like vendors and just music being played out there. But it's in Hyde Park, which is an area on the southeast side of Chicago. Usually, what they do on the weekend is have different events. Friday through Sunday, I believe. Tise, I believe that's how it used to be. Uh,
Friday through Sunday, or maybe like Saturday and
or
Sunday.
Maybe Saturday through Sunday.
Hmm.
So it was always a big event. People used to like going out there. It's like a big. You socialize with people. Sometimes you get to see people you haven't seen in a long time.
Hmm.
Um, so it was one of those events that Chicagoans look forward to kick off the. It was in the summertime, so that's what made it dope. They announced today that they've canceled it, so a lot of people was upset. Um,
Did they say why they canceled it? I don't think I read why. Did they say why they canceled it?
I've seen people who were in the know say that they uh, know from the people who ran it that it just got too much. It became too much.
Okay.
So
Those fests are they
the
are hard to
city,
know.
the city taxed these people though too. Let's be honest, they do
Yeah,
tax you for these permits and everything.
yeah, yeah.
Um, It's unfortunate because a lot of people do look forward to the Hyde Park Fest. Now, the last few years they've been charging, and I know a lot of people have been upset about that. But for me, I just feel like, hey, at
Everything
some
can't be free.
everything can't be free. That's, I
Hmm.
mean, hell, that's like the title of a show.
Hmm.
Everything can't be free. It just
Yeah,
can't. It just can't be free.
yeah.
And unfortunately, though, the Hyde Park Fest is no longer. But there's a lot of people who are upset, man, about this. So, what? How do you feel about it?
You know what, bro? I think I've only been to the Hyde Park Fest maybe once or twice. I'm not a you know what? I like fest, but then I don't like sometimes the crowd, too much crowds get overwhelming for me. So
Yeah, yeah.
I don't go like I would probably want to go when it's not super crowded. But
Oh yeah.
I do like it when they have like, music and stuff like that. I do like to go to the vendors and get different food, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like
Yeah.
that. But sometimes the crowd is big. So but you know what? I guess it's kind of sad because it's one of the few black ones that we have,
Yeah.
that's pretty big, and I don't never remember hearing, like, about any, like, trouble being at the fest and things like that, so,
I haven't either.
yeah, it's pretty much it was always a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? So, it's unfortunate, but maybe they'll come back, next year with something different, maybe it just be they'll rebrand it,
I hope so.
because it's a lot, like, I know, like, my cousin she does a lot of fests in the city, and those big ones, and sometimes they have to plan that like almost 1 to 2 years out, so it's a lot of work.
The first they Hyde Park do like a couple things. One was called the Hyde Park Beer Fest.
I
The,
remember that. Hmm.
Another one was the Silver Room Block Party.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
know the first time I went to one. Shout out to my homie Dakota. He took me out there, and it was dope because
Yeah.
basically we was just posted up right like next to like the Hyde Park cigar shop, and everybody's walking past, and we was just chilling.
Hmm.
Had a chair, had like the little backpack with liquor in there. We had our cigars, and it was just a cool little like it was cool. It was chill because
Hmm.
really everybody there is the same age or older,
Pretty much. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
everybody just walking by, talking with everybody, and it was just a great time.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people, is upset and sad about it because, it's just one of those events that everybody knows. In summertime Chicago, it's dope in Chicago in the summertime.
Yeah. It's a lot going on.
It's a lot to do.
Every weekend. It's definitely something going on.
It's a lot to do from June to August. There's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff to do in
I
Chicago.
would say September.
Well, yeah, you can say September, but it's just a lot going on. You can catch the Hyde Park Fest. You can catch the Silver Room Block Party at one time. Then and everybody loved the Chosen Few picnic. You had like
Mhm.
it's so much to do in Chicago, and now that one of these things is canceled, it's one of them, those fellas like, damn, here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Well, people just have to, understand, things happen, things come to an end, and I think, they may come back, they may rebrand it, next
Mhm.
year and come back bigger and better. But people, you can't complain when it's a charge. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is not free. I think it's even a vegan fest that's coming this year that me and my friends are going to. So
Oh, Vegan Fest, huh?
yeah, yeah, we're gonna check
Okay.
that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a Vegan Fest and if you see a lot of overweight people, should they be there?
Well, shit, I'm overweight, so
No. But I'm talking about.
like you be like obese, like like super overweight. I mean, you know what? Vegan just means that you're not eating meat. You know what I'm saying? People be vegetarian, and still be eating. If you
they,
just eat all carbs
they do.
and you eating French fries and potatoes and potato chips and just saying you just don't eat meat, that's still weight stuff.
Yeah.
And pasta, all that kind of stuff, those are things that cause you to gain weight. And
And I bet you that food at the Vegan Fest probably be good too.
I heard it is.
I bet you it's good.
I heard it is. I think it's good for people that's trying to change their diets. Like I've done vegan a few times. I don't think I can be totally vegan. Not because I don't think I can not eat meat. It's
Dairy too.
yeah, dairy. I don't eat dairy, messed me up anyway, so I don't eat a lot of dairy anyway. But I'd have to figure out like how to have a balanced
balanced diet.
yeah, with protein because it throws me off every time I do like vegan for a couple of weeks.
Tell that
Like,
cat let you live, let you be great, man.
she about to get put out.
Hey y'all, Tise is about to put that cat out. Gigi
Yeah.
on some on Gigi trying to stand on business.
Yeah. She about to get put out. But yeah, that's that.
What is the vegan fest?
I want to say it's in June, like the end of June.
End of June. I
Yeah, I think it's the end of June.
should try to take Samira because she probably like that. She like that food. Should try to take her.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Vegan fest in June. Okay.
it's a Saturday and a Sunday too. So
Oh,
yeah.
it is? Okay.
Hmm.
And then also in the summertime, remember how popular the Taste of Chicago used to be?
Yeah, it's super small now though.
I went
I
last year for the first time in years.
How many blocks of food is it now, bro? Because back in the
Oh,
day, it used to be blocks and blocks. But the last time I went, it was literally maybe like 2 blocks that had been.
it's probably 1.5 now.
Dang.
Yeah, it ain't like it used to be. And it just ain't the same vibe no more, man.
Bro, remember we used to go when we was younger.
Yes, we used to
Go to
go
the
to the
Taste
Taste.
every year, and then we
Yeah.
go to Taste, and then we do the fireworks.
Yes, every year. That was the thing to do. So that's why I'm like,
Yep.
that's why I understand why these kids don't. I don't understand these kids now. They want to go downtown and act a damn fool instead of going
Yeah, we
downtown.
ain't never doing no stuff like that. Mm-mm.
We went downtown to kick it. Like I don't
Right.
understand these kids. It's just different because
They want to go downstairs and go downtown and vandalize the buses and jump on the
yeah,
bus, twerk on the
mess with
yeah,
people. Like it's stupid. We used
yeah.
to we used to plan for the Taste of Chicago. We go get the outfits off Madison and
Figure some outfit.
Pulaski, and we get ready to go down to the Taste. We be
Yeah,
down there all day. Remember, we stayed down there
yeah.
all day.
Yes, all day. Taking the train down
Taking the
there.
train down there. Yeah.
Yep.
Now that was fun. Like I said again, I keep going back to it. Chicago in the summer was dope.
Yeah.
It's nothing like Chicago in the summer. It's just dope.
Summertime shy is a thing.
Summertime, it is. Summertime shy is a thing.
Yeah.
And now with the rooftops being so popular now they got
Yeah.
the rooftop brunch hours now. So it's always cracking in the summer in Chicago.
Yeah. It's still a lot to do. It's still
It
gonna
is.
be a lot to do.
It is a lot to do, despite what they be trying to put out here in the media. It's a lot to do in Chicago. It's not a freaking war zone like they be trying to make it seem like.
Yeah, it's not Chirac.
It's not right. Please, hey, Angel Reese, don't say that. Don't say that shit no more. Don't call Chicago.
People outside of Chicago don't know. Like we don't say that.
No, we don't say that. So
Yeah.
Angel Reese, you my baby now. I can't be having you out here like that.
Somebody will tell them. Somebody will
Good.
tell
I
them.
hope so too. And Mama Reese, I still want to know if anybody took you to Ted's yet or Pope.
Yeah, Mama Reese, she look good for her age.
Yeah, she do. Mama Reese, yeah, she do look good. Speaking of WNBA, so Angel Reese made her debut last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Did you watch the game?
I watched it. She had like 12 or 13 points, I think. She had like 9 rebounds. They lost though. I mean, they played a good team. Yeah. They lost. Yeah. The Sky's young. I mean, they're gonna have their ups and downs this year. They got a brand new coach. But I like how they play though. They play defense. They play hard. I like them. And they don't have old girl Kim because she's out for. She might miss the whole season with that shoulder injury, but she's out.
Oh yeah. The Carmella.
Cardoza, Cardoza. So, but they play again tomorrow. I forget who they play. I'm gonna go to their home game, their first home game.
Oh, when is it? It's coming up, right?
It's coming up. It's gonna be freaking packed. I think is it Saturday or something? It's gonna be freaking packed. I already know it's gonna be packed there. But Kayla Clark, she made her debut on Tuesday night.
They lost too, right?
They lost too.
Okay.
They're another team that's young. They got two number one. They got the number one pick from 2 years ago, Aaliyah Boston, and now they got Kaden Clark, number one pick from this year. So they super young, but she didn't. Kaylin Clark, she struggled. I knew she was gonna struggle in her first
game. Yeah.
because the game is different. It's a lot more faster.
Hmm.
Um, the girl who was guarding her, she definitely wanted to prove a point.
Of course.
Wanted to
Of
welcome you
course.
to the NBA, and that's what happens. Like
Yeah. Well, she
they,
gonna get that every
she
city she
is
goes
gonna
to,
get
bro.
there. She
Yeah,
gonna get there.
she gonna get the overzealous defender in every city. So
It just
she might
takes
as well
time.
she'll learn it. She'll learn the defense and she'll learn like shooters gonna shoot. So she gonna she'll figure it out.
She'll figure it out. I know they,
Yeah.
they was playing tonight. I was watching them before we started the pod. They was losing. I think they ended up losing. They lost like 102-66. So I mean,
Oh
but
damn.
again, they played
Yeah.
the New York Liberty, one of the best teams in the
Yeah.
WNBA,
Yeah.
one of the best defensive teams. So I mean, I'm not I'm not surprised they losing. They had the number one pick for a reason last year
Because they were bad.
because they were
Right.
bad. So I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I know
Yeah.
Caitlin struggled tonight. She got in foul trouble. She only scored like 9 points, I think,
Hmm.
tonight. But I mean, it's gonna be growing pains for her.
For sure.
It's gonna be a lot of growing pains. But there's also a lot of people that's glad she's struggling because
That's stupid.
haters
It,
gonna hate. You know
it's
that.
stupid though because if the truth of the matter is you want Caitlin Clark and you want Angel Reese to be good because if they struggle, then nobody's gonna be watching. So you want them to be good. You want them to get it. So
That's a good
and
point. That's a
you
good point.
if they're good, I mean, we see what's happening now. They finally got charters and stuff like that. So we need the WNBA don't needs them to be good. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I don't
stupid to do that. It's
I
stupid
don't
to
norm
want her to lose because that's bad for women's basketball.
I don't normally agree with LaShawn McCoy, but he's right. When he said the other girls in the league should be happy that Caitlin Clark and them are here is because
For sure.
they're gonna grow the game, and then what's gonna happen is more revenue is gonna mean more salaries. And,
Absolutely.
and he said like they got charter planes now. They got people coming to these games selling out. Like
Jersey selling out.
he said don't hate on her. He said like, hey, compete. Make sure you let her know that shit in the league, but also like, hey, I'm glad you're here because now we getting the shine that we deserve. And he made a good point. And
Absolutely. If
it's a
they
lot
win,
of it's a lot of jealousy too, man. It's a lot of
it's
jealousy.
silly. It's silly. Like the old heads, like, they gotta let that go, bro. Cause like again, if you gotta you need it, the league needs a superstar. They need a superstar. The same way the same way the NBA needs a superstar. If the NBA doesn't have like the NBA has to figure out too, like
Yep,
LeBron and Steph,
yep.
KD, all of them on their way out. So those superstars so they have to groom another one. So they have to do that now. Otherwise, they're gonna fall off too. So it's to I understand like the optics of how America always wants like the great white hope, but you know at the same time, she's not gonna be there forever. She's the first one, you know what I'm saying? And from there, as the game gets more exposure and gets more
Mhm.
money, then maybe they will have a longer season. Then maybe they don't have to go overseas to play, money to play just to get, compensate for their salary. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yep.
they should want to see Angel, Carmella, they should want to see, them because the new girls, I mean, next year's gonna they still have more. The other white girl for the Lakers, what's her name? Brink.
Cameron Brink.
Yeah, I mean they got girls with star power. So WNBA just has to maximize on that and put them girls out there like they should be in everything. Like I hope they have like good like managers to be like, they need to be everywhere. We need to see them everywhere. Like so that we can always, have WNBA whether they got shoe deals, fingernail polish. I don't care what it is. They need to get
Yeah,
everything they can
yeah.
get so they can just have that exposure because those girls do have star power. So,
Well,
you
I
know,
mean, this is what I've been preaching it for a whole year. This is what the WNBA needed. They needed a crop of girls
yeah,
that are good and that were good in college. They had a huge following in college, and now that same following they had is now transferring over to the WNBA because you've got more men tuning in now than ever before.
Yeah.
Just because they just want to see what these girls do because they saw them in college,
Mm-hmm.
and they tuning in. Angel Reese jersey sold out, and ain't all women buying her jersey, man.
Right. Absolutely.
It's not all women buying her jersey for it to sell out. You know,
Absolutely.
when when the Fever comes to play the Sky, they're probably gonna have to move that game to the United Center.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's
But
definitely gonna sell out.
they've talking about it. Like
Mhm.
they probably gonna have to move it just to accommodate the number of people that wants to see this game. They've
Yeah.
already moved 3 of the Fever's games to NBA arenas because of her.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, this is what I mean. This is what that league needed. They
They
needed
did.
that.
Yes, they do. They did, bro. They absolutely did.
And ain't nothing against Asia or Tarasi
Yeah.
or even the
I don't
ones
even
that
think
came.
Asia, like I think Asia, she I think with them getting they do, I think, she'll get some residual. Asia's still that
Yes,
girl. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? Like
yes.
she's her team is still the champs. You know what I'm saying? And so I think just it doesn't hurt to I think just it's good for all of them, you
It
know.
is good, and but people, it's just funny because all of a sudden people have this vested interest, or also what I call fake outrage, is that
Mhm.
all this stuff that y'all finding out now is happening to these women. It's been happening.
Yeah,
People just didn't watch it because they didn't want to quote unquote watch women play basketball.
right.
But it's been happening. Now, finally, it took, unfortunately, 27 years for now the WNBA to get to this point where these
Right.
teams can make profits now, where they
Yeah.
can get a charter airplane. Like Kelsey Plum told people like 2 years ago when she went on a podcast, she was like, "We don't have charter planes. We fly to games and cities commercial just like everybody else."
Right.
And
That's crazy though. That's crazy.
people was like, "Oh, she just complaining." She's not complaining. She was asked a question.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. Now
Yeah.
they have charter airplanes.
Yeah.
So I mean, so it's the ball is rolling. It's getting there.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
but people just enjoy the games,
Just
y'all.
want to complain about people. Everybody is that what they call it, like that Monday morning quarterback, and got
Yes,
they got all this stuff to say. Like it's just stop complaining. Let's let it work itself out. And because if you got girls in sports, you want this to be popular. I don't want to have a daughter and she like basketball. She play basketball and you know, she barely making a salary, for a couple months,
yeah,
and she work hard, and then that's what I'm saying. It's just like blah. Like no, I want her to
yeah,
go be a star. Like like she deserve. Like it's so many NBA bums that make millions of dollars. So why
they make
wouldn't you
millions
want
of
the girls
dollars.
to make a lot of money?
Exactly,
And I
and
understand like it's a different, like the
it's a
style of
different,
play is different, but competitiveness, you'll still watch it. Just like we watched the college games.
yeah,
They wasn't dunking, you know what I'm saying? They were just playing basketball, and it was still it was still um it was still a good game. So
and the bottom line is it's just business 101. The more revenue, the more salaries will go up. So
absolutely.
that's why there's a difference between the NBA and WNBA. Like I try to tell people, it's not y'all want to look at it just male versus female. Okay, you can, but it's dumb to look at it that way. It has nothing to do with sex. It has something more to do with the WNBA. The WNBA does not generate the revenue like the NBA does.
Right. Right.
Perfect example: the NBA and is about to go to NBC for $2.5 billion.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the difference. That's why they can pay certain guys that much money. That's why these owners is trying to get these guys and pay them so much money. If once when the WNBA gets to that point, then you're gonna see the better players making $5-6 million a year.
Right.
The girls deserve it. It's not like they don't deserve it, but it's all
Right.
about revenue,
Yeah.
revenue.
Yeah. Yeah. They need it.
Them girls, like I found out that them girls not even when it comes to them jersey sales, it's a part they not even getting that.
That's
Like
crazy.
it's crazy. It's so crazy. But
Yeah.
when they try to talk about it, everybody be like, oh, I don't want to hear that. But yet you say you don't want to hear it, but then when you find out how it's really going on, and then you until Caitlyn and them get here, now y'all like, oh well, they should have been getting that. See, just
Yeah.
what lets me know is I found out who never followed it until
How
now.
you really didn't watch, right?
You really didn't watch it.
You really
You
didn't watch
didn't
it.
watch
Yeah.
it. No,
You
you
just
really didn't
started,
watch
and
it.
that's
You just
okay.
started, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But just whatever you say, just make sure you know what the fuck you're talking about. But
Right. Big facts. Yeah.
um, speaking of NBA, the playoffs, we in the second round of playoffs now. We got the Thunder versus the Mavericks, which is going to a 6 game after the Mavericks won last night. Then we
Hmm.
got Denver and Minnesota playing right now in Game 6. Denver getting their ass whooped right now. Um, in the East, we got the Knicks and the Pacers. It's going to Game 6 in Indiana. Game is tomorrow, I think, so that's going to be really good. And then Boston just took care of. Oh my bad. Boston just took care of Cleveland in 5. So um, I think these when it gets to the Eastern and Western Conference, I think it's really gonna get good. And I really think we're gonna have a really good NBA Finals, no matter who it is.
Who you think going to the finals?
Boston, I picked Boston and Denver. That's what
Boston and
I picked.
Denver.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I can roll with that. I'll say Boston and Denver. I kind of want to see the Mavs, but I don't think they can beat Denver.
No, I don't think it's gonna be Denver either.
Yeah. But I think those two will be in the Western Finals, but I don't think they'll
Yeah,
beat.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got the if I got Boston playing the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, I think that's gonna be a 7 game series.
I can see that.
If I don't know how healthy the Knicks will be though. That just depends how healthy the Knicks are.
And Tibbs only gonna play 5 people too, so so yeah. That's
Tibbs, first of all, with Tibbs, let me just say this about Tibbs. Tibbs is really, really a good coach. Nobody's ever gonna take
yes.
that from him.
Yeah.
But that dude, man, he will play you 47, 48 minutes
He
and
gonna run you to the
he gonna
ground.
run you to the ground. And he gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. And I
Yeah.
just hate to see those guys slowly break down. They get tired. Because at the end of the day, when you playing like 45, 46 minutes like that and you only get a day off in between games, it takes a toll on them dudes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I and then the Pacers, they frustrated me so much is because their best player just act like he don't want to shoot the ball. And
Hmm.
and it's frustrating because especially when they be getting their ass blowed out, like
Yeah.
it's frustrating to me. And
Yeah.
but I still think the Knicks is gonna win just off simple fact. They just playing a little bit more harder and more tougher, even though
Yeah.
they banged up. And Game 7 being in New York, I just don't think Indiana can win. That's just me.
Yeah.
Um,
I think they're gonna pull it out.
but you got them. You think it's over with Friday? You think the Knicks gonna put them out Friday, or you think it's going 7?
I think they're gonna put them out Friday.
Whoa!
I'm
Y'all,
I'm gonna give
y'all
it,
hear
I'm gonna
that?
get a Knicks. I'm gonna get a Knicks in 6. Yeah.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that, y'all?
That's my prediction.
She got the prediction in 6. You might be
Yeah.
right, Tise.
Yeah. That's what I'm feeling.
Now what about the Oklahoma? I'm sorry, yeah, the Oklahoma Dallas series.
I think Dallas is gonna that might I think they're gonna finish in 6.
So Game 6 is
That's
tomorrow.
Sunday? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
okay.
So you
I think
got Dallas sending them home.
yeah, I think Dallas gonna send them home.
All right, now everybody, y'all see T's predictions now. You know,
That's my. That's
T
my. I've been watching them. I've been watching the games for the most part, but so
Tisa claims she not no basketball aficionado, but people like her be winning this type of shit.
I
When they bet,
do.
when they
I
bet on, they be winning. They'll win this type of thing. Now, what about the other series, the Denver Minnesota? So I know Denver's losing right now in Game 6, but did you have that going 7?
You know what? I didn't have them going 7 at first because it started off the series. You know, it was like, dang, like you know, it might be over. I didn't think they were gonna sweep Denver at all, but I thought they was gonna be like, I'm like, man, maybe Minnesota be out of here in 5. You know what I'm saying? But
The way they looked,
yeah, and then Denver figured them out. So yeah, I didn't see it going to 7, but I think if it's 7, I think for sure Denver's gonna
I'm
they
with
they the,
you.
they the champs. They're gonna win.
I think it's gonna go 7,
Yeah,
but I think Denver might blow them out at home on Sunday. I think that
yeah,
game is gonna be on Sunday.
yeah. That
The,
I think Denver gonna go ahead and get this out the way.
the NBA always has to give us a Sunday game um, on Labor Day weekend, always on Mother's Day weekend, and then
Mhm,
back in the day, this is back in the day. You probably remember this. The NBA Finals would always either end on Father's Day
mhm. Yep.
or like right before.
Or right around. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I remember being a whole bunch of like NBA finals during Father's Day weekend.
yep.
Yeah.
Because everybody would be barbecuing,
Mhm.
watching the game outside. Remember that?
Yeah, for sure.
That's how it used to be.
That was
Yep.
the dad. That was the dad's like thing. That was like they're
Yeah,
gonna watch the game, cook. Like that was that. Yeah, that was a thing back in the day.
yeah, it was. And now with um, the NBA now, the finals will always be on ABC.
Mhm.
Now, the next few years, let's pay attention to that because let's see now with NBC getting NBA rights now to take games because they basically taking all the games from TNT.
Which is, I don't know. I like the TNT crew.
I like the TNT crew also, but
TNT crew.
money talks.
Yeah,
Money
yeah.
talks. And 2.5 billion. Hey, my man, what's the commissioner name for the NBA?
Adam Silver.
Adam Silver. He ain't gonna turn that down. 'Cause,
Yeah,
that's revenue sharing. He gets the owners get to share that amongst each other and their team. So
yeah.
2.5 billion. Now I want to see how the NBA. I want to see how they're gonna do. Who's gonna be the NBC crew?
You think they're
Because
gonna bring him over?
the rumor is that Ernie might come over.
I can see them keeping Ernie. Yeah.
Charles Barkley has in his contract that if the NBA leaves TNT, he's a free agent.
Mm,
So I want to
okay.
see how they're gonna do this.
I can see Charles just want to do nothing anyway. Like he probably want to retire anyway.
You,
Even though I
yeah,
feel like Charles, like that whole crew works together where it makes they personalities are all different to where it makes it like one of the best like sports shows. You know,
they
like
work. They work
they work
very well.
together. So I
They
don't
work
know
very well.
who else. They probably want to put some younger people over there, but you know, I don't know.
Um,
I know Draymond. He thirsty to be over there, so
I
he
see
wants.
him. I definitely see him doing it after he play.
Yeah, yeah. He wants to. He wants that. He's setting it up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only good thing about it, if they when they do move from TNT, I ain't got to hear Reggie Miller no more.
Yeah, Reggie, he can go.
I actually miss Chris Webber now. I'm like, damn.
I was
I'd
talking to
rather,
my boy. He
I'd
wasn't
rather
even
have
that
Chris.
bad.
I'd rather have C Webber. That I hate
Yeah,
Reggie Miller. He be doing these games, man. He be
yeah,
killing me.
yeah,
And Jamal Crawford, he just boring.
yeah. Jamal he just has no enthusiasm. Like he'll be like,
None.
ball, and then he went there. That was a good shot. I'm like, okay, you could. I could have gave him a little better commentary than that.
Yeah, Reggie, he with the ball, and yeah, Reggie put the ball in the basket, and that was just a good shot. I'm like, oh, okay,
That's
Jamal,
it.
you could have. That's all you get. That's all
Yeah.
you got for us? Damn, Jamal.
Yeah, he don't be having too much to
No,
say.
he don't have nothing much to say, boy.
Yeah.
Ball probably
Yeah.
like, let me hurry up and get done so I can go get high.
Facts.
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but the NBA, the NBA season is the playoffs is winding down. So we get into the Eastern and Western Conference Finals here in another week or so. So I'm looking forward to that. And then the NBA draft is coming right around the corner in June.
Mhm.
And then free agency is July 1st. And then we find out who goes where, who's gonna be traded, and we're gonna talk about the lack of moves that the Bulls do,
Always make.
that the Bulls make. Uh,
Always don't make.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see. Every year the NBA free agency and offseason is always interesting. So
Yeah.
uh, let's see what else we got. Oh, let's get in this topic. This for the homie Jeremy. Can mixed people say the word nigga?
Oh,
Teach this right up your alley.
you know what, bro? So, okay. Now this is probably an ignorant thing to say, but this is to me. I say that it depends on how they grew up.
Okay.
That's how I feel,
Okay.
right? I mean, like, so we shouldn't be saying it anyway, right? Like
Facts.
the
Facts.
word needs to go away, and Black
Facts.
people for sure, we need to get that out of our vocabulary. So I have a
Facts.
bad habit of using it sometimes. That I'm trying to do better, but we shouldn't say it. But let's just say we say it, right? Yeah. If you grew up like white, yeah, I don't want to hear you say that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, even though you could be mixed with black and white, one parent is black, one parent is white, but if you like grew up in a white neighborhood, all white friends, and you like, you know what I'm saying? Like you grew up basically like with a white upbringing, I don't want to hear you say that. Because you probably have a lot of that thinking. You know what I'm saying? So if
Yeah.
you say that, it kind of makes me, I don't know. It makes me it's weird. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
Now, if you grew up in around black people and you raised black, then I feel like you get a pass.
Okay.
Again,
Okay.
everybody listen, I understand it's an ignorant thing to do. It's an ignorant thing to
No,
say.
get your shit
That's
off.
just
No.
that's just that's how I personally feel about it. You know what I'm saying? If you grew up, really like being lily white and you really had no connection to black people, don't go around saying that. Cause that kind of, I don't know, it feels racist. It is in a weird way. It just feels like I don't think you should be saying that. Yeah.
I feel you.
What
Now,
about you?
I don't think they should say it at all.
Yeah.
I've always felt like that. I feel like my thing is this. I feel like when they say it, it's really their white side that's saying it to
Mm.
me. And I feel like
Mhm.
they feel like they can get away with it because they can always fall back. Well, I'm half black,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you using it for convenience. You using
Right.
it to say it because really, oh, I can say it because I got a pass because I'm
Yeah. My
black.
daddy black, mama black. Yeah.
But the white side of your family been calling niggas and niggas for years. But
Mhm.
that's just me. I don't feel like they should say it. Now,
Yeah.
the reason why we brought the topic up because we were talking about Drake.
Mhm.
Now Drake grew up in Jewish mom, black dad, but dad went around. So
Mhm.
Drake grew up in Toronto around a Jewish community with nothing but white people. So the topic was, and the thinking is, like you said, if you grew up that way, if you grew up quote unquote white, but even though you mixed, you shouldn't be saying that word. I have to agree.
Mhm.
I have to agree. Me personally, I don't really think our brown brothers and sisters should say the word
We
because
shouldn't. Yeah.
they're not black.
Oh
Like
yeah, for
they're
sure.
not black, and
Mhm.
the word. If we're gonna go to if we're gonna have like an honest conversation, the word was only meant for black people.
Mhm.
It, we just somehow our culture flipped it and made it endearing. I mean, we all know how the story goes. We just made it endearing. We
Mhm.
dropped the ER for the NIGGA, and we made it
Mhm.
endearing. But we
Yeah.
all know if another delegation says it, whether it's ER or NIGGA, we're gonna want to whoop their ass.
It's
So
gonna go up.
it's gonna go up. So that's why
Yeah.
I feel like nobody should say it at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
But um, I know people have different thoughts on that, and I know how people say, "Well, you give the word power a meaning, blah blah blah." I get all that, but at the end of the day, I feel like if you got white homies or you got brown homies and they can use the word freely around you, and you're a black woman or man and you don't check them, I got a problem with that. They
Yeah.
shouldn't feel comfortable using it around you if you don't want it used around you. But
Mm-hmm.
you got a lot of other brothers and sisters who will be letting their homies just slide with it. Cause I've heard it before amongst kids, and they not black, but
Mm-hmm.
kids nowadays they'll be around, they let it slide. I told my son when he got to Fenwick, don't let nobody use that word around you, and if they
Mm-hmm.
do, deal with it. I ain't
Yeah.
saying nobody has. I just say if they do, deal with it.
But if you do, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I even the white homies I got and the other homies, I don't use that word around me.
Mm-hmm.
I can say it, but
Mm-hmm.
don't you use it. Some
Mm-hmm.
shit just that's just how it is. You can say it's unfair. What? Hey man, life unfair.
Right.
Shit. Yeah. Hey, just
Right.
that word. Just don't use that word. But no, I don't think mixed people should. Like I be watching the other podcasts with what's that horrible decisions, and
Mm-hmm.
Mandy be saying that shit, and the other girl they be using that nigga this that. I be like, y'all motherfuckers mixed like a motherfucker. Y'all be using that word so
Yeah.
freely for
Yeah.
black dudes,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah.
know it is what it is. That's just
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah. I don't yeah, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it just gives you like a it gives me like a weird feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
don't yeah, I don't think they should be using it though. But
no. But you know, shout out to the homie Jeremy. He brought it up. He you could tell he was pissed about it because he brought it up, man. He was like, "This is some bullshit."
yeah.
Jeremy says, "Shout out to Jeremy. If you're listening, Jeremy, I actually think your point was valid
Mhm.
because just the way he started off, he was mad as hell."
What did he say? He's like, I don't feel like no, he said, I feel like as a people or something, we shouldn't allow them to say that or something
Yeah,
like that. He
yeah.
said.
I'm trying to find his comment now so I can read it word for word because it made sense.
Yeah, it was
It
funny.
made, he said we need to put a rule in effect that if you mix and raise like a white kid, you can't say nigga.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said
That was
he said their ass always got white mamas. If they had black mamas, they would be raised totally different.
he about right.
He
I gotta
about
say
right
he about
though.
right. He
He
about
about
right.
right, got a point.
Yeah,
And then he
yeah.
said his last point was Drake grew up in a suburban Jewish white neighborhood. He
Yeah.
probably didn't even say nigga till he got grown.
But you know what? Kids be weird though.
Weird, weird,
He
weird.
probably did say it trying to sneak, and he probably let his friends say it too.
I can see Drake doing that because he one of
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
He one of them.
yeah.
I can see him doing that. I definitely can see him doing that.
Mhm.
But yeah, hey, listen again. All our white homies and brown homies out here listen to this pod. Don't you say that damn word around me or
Don't
T.
do it. It's some stuff too, not even just like with the N word. It's some stuff, bro, um, let's say like somebody got fired in one job I worked at before because so they had hired like one of the old managers that they used to work for the company, right? And so one of the guys said, "Oh snap! they bought the slave master back. Like, he about to whip everybody into shape because he was known as a manager that was like tough. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's not just black people that work in this department, but
Hey, master.
it's just something you can't say no more. Like that, you can't like that's just something so you can't say. So he got
Can't say
reprimanded,
it.
and I'm trying to figure out if he lost his job or not. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but he definitely got reprimanded for saying saying he slave master. I know he didn't mean it like in that way, but it's just things you can't say anymore.
You
You
can't.
know, like people saying pull the whip out and stuff like that. When we talk to black people, those are like little terms that we don't want to hear.
That's why I
And
always say you have to read the
people
room.
people at work and that's what happens when you work sometimes when you don't have diversity. For people that don't want diversity, equity, and inclusion, when you're in a room and you're in and it's no more black people there to tell you that makes me uncomfortable, y'all go around saying pull the whip out and working like a Hebrew slave, like that kind of stuff. Like you can't say that kind of stuff no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's stuff like that, bro, that was
You
common.
can't even say it. You can't say that.
Can't say that stuff no more. It is offensive, and we probably should never been saying it, but we are more um in some areas we're more aware as people, evolved. So just some stuff you can't go around saying.
You
Period.
can't. You can't even remember years growing up in Chicago. People used to be like, "Man, I'm going to Jewtown." You
Oh
can't.
yeah.
You can't even
You
say
can't say
that.
Jew or you can't Jew town or it'd be like they like you gonna Jew me
You
down,
Jew me
Jew
that,
them down.
bro.
Yeah, you can't say that
But
kind of stuff no more.
our folks used to say that, and
Yeah.
that's nasty work.
It
That's just
is. If you
nasty.
think about it, yeah, yeah,
We're gonna go to Jewtown, get us a Jewtown Polish. That's nasty, Joe. That's nasty work.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
but again, times have changed. Like you said, T, you just can't
yeah,
use them phrases.
yeah,
Like like a white person can't come into a meeting with a team got black people in there, and you can't say, "Man, I don't want to work y'all like slaves." You
yeah.
can't. You can't say
You
that
can't
now.
say that. Yeah, like people like even like with natives, they used
Yeah.
to the people that are indigenous to this land, like you can't. They don't really like Indians.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that they're not. I mean, technically they have the name Indians because Columbus thought they were Indians from India,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not. They have their own tribes and they had their own, their own identity before they were called Indians. And so, some people certain things that people say they get like I feel like now they for a long time like they didn't have a voice, but now they be like, you can't, don't say that.
Don't
Don't
say
say
it.
that. Like,
Don't
and
say
it's so funny, like, ever since Black Panther, not only do Black people say colonizers, but I've heard Mexicans, I've heard, natives, I've heard, like, Middle Eastern people refer to white people as colonizers. Like,
I've
it's so
heard it.
funny.
I've heard it. It's funny.
Yeah,
Real,
like, they be
real,
like, "Go colonize," like, that's
you
like it's crazy, like, white people be thinking it's Black people. I'm like, "No, the other races the ones that hate y'all. Like, y'all be worried about us, you better worry about the rest of them people."
and they be going hard.
Yes.
They be
Yeah,
going.
like, you can't go to other countries and, like, they don't like America. And
No,
Americans don't think that because we're in our bubble, then we listen to Trump and we think like that, we're this big nation that everybody's scared of. Go outside the country and you're gonna see how people feel about America.
and to be quite honest, Americans are very, very arrogant.
Oh,
Arrogant. They're very arrogant. Like
yeah,
if we gonna be honest, they're arrogant.
absolutely. Yeah. Which we don't have no reason to be because
No, we
we
don't.
damn near, we do not have the money that we spend. So we're really a poor nation. We don't look like it, but we ain't got nothing. We don't export nothing. All we do is import and our jobs are overseas. So we really don't even have no reason to be arrogant, to be quite honest.
Uh, we got an orange faced ex president that's the leader of arrogance. So you know,
It's just
like you said, the countries hate us because you
they
like.
do. They do. Like I'll tell you, I've experienced it. Not even like so much across the Atlantic, but I remember being in Turks and Caicos, and I remember like when they find you American, like they like,
They like,
okay, yeah, like it was different. It was different.
see, that's
Yeah,
great, and that's a beautiful ass country. And you said
absolutely.
they was looking at you.
Yeah, yeah. It would depend, like because Americans used to go on places and thinking that everybody gonna bow down to us, and they
Yeah,
didn't have that. It wasn't not that they were mean or anything, but they don't have like they're not gonna kiss your butt. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Because
right.
because actually their dollar is worth more than ours. So they're not poor people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's different.
It's-
It's different.
hey, well, listen. Last thing, don't use the damn word, people. All right,
Yeah,
stay in your lane.
let's try not to say. Let's try to get rid of that word.
Get rid of that word. Let's just stay in your lane. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Don't, even though Tupac said I'd rather be your Nigga. No, don't, no, don't use it.
Yeah.
Okay, don't use
Yeah.
it. Shout out to Tupac. Anita Baker, she was in the news. Well, she was on Black. She was in Black Twitter news, uh, and
What's wrong with Auntie,
I
bro?
thought it was funny.
What's wrong with Auntie?
Auntie,
They was calling her bald headed. They was like, I
that
need to make
chick
a
say her
bald
bald
headed.
headed ass didn't even show.
Woo, that's bogus though.
Hey
She's
man,
bogus.
hey, old girl was mad. She was so mad. She said her
How you
bald
don't
headed
show up
ass.
on Mother's Day though, bro? That's like crazy.
That's crazy. This one person tweeted, that's why she ain't got no damn man. That's why she can't keep a man. Because she can't keep commitments. I'm like, damn.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
going
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Anita, all the heat that she got, she deserved that.
And she
Cause this is
canceled
the
the
first time.
show
This is the first time she's done that. Like
no
she's been doing this kind of like
15 minutes before the show started.
Now people were saying, I don't know how true it is, but people were saying that it wasn't necessarily that she canceled 15 minutes before, but that the promoters didn't say anything until that, but that she had canceled way earlier, but the promoters waited till 15 minutes to say that. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not.
Hey, that might be true. But who the fuck you think people gonna be mad at? The promoter or the actual artist?
Right, right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
Yeah.
I
And
just
even then, even if she did cancel early, why are you unless she's upset, like unless she's absolutely sick and she can't do it, why would you be canceling for Mother's Day? Like you just that's a the mothers are they want to see you. Like
they want to
they
see, yeah.
want to see Anita Baker. So
And Anita and poor Anita. You see, my man Babyface got the hell off that tour. He got
but
off
that could
that
have
tour.
been, bro. That could have been a good one. That could have been a good tour. Like Anita
Yeah.
Baker and Babyface. That should have been a good. That should have been a good combination.
Remember, I went when when she came to the United Center.
Yeah.
And when all that stuff went down, Babyface had just got off the tour, and I was like, damn. Because
Yeah.
it'd have been dope to see Babyface live, to hear him play
Absolutely.
all that music.
That's that 80s, bro. That's our to
Exactly.
eight Babyface, Anita Baker are two of the artists that ran the 80s. You know what I'm saying? So we would have that would have been like a really good combo to have them, on tour together. Like they were two of the bigger artists in the 80s. Like who wouldn't want to they had hits. Like who don't want to see Anita Baker and Babyface? And all this time people was like, thinking that Babyface was being, extra. Nope, it was Anita the whole time.
And he kept it professional the whole time.
He did until he couldn't take it no more.
Didn't take it no more.
I don't blame him. Yeah.
Man, come on, Auntie Anita. And this is her last. This is her last tour. Like she says she gonna retire after this. But
She don't have no choice because nobody coming to see her. Nobody coming to see you, Otis. And you keep on doing stuff like this. Nobody's
oh
coming to see
man,
you. No, ma'am.
old girl said her bald head ass. I'm like,
She
damn.
was too mad, but I get it. I get it. I get it though.
That'd be bald head, Joe. What that got to do with? Golly.
She was too bad.
She's
I get
mad
it.
as hell, man.
I
Come on,
definitely get it.
Anita. Hey, I hope she gets together and hopefully
Me
she
too.
finish strong on the tour. But
Me
them
too.
Atlanta folks was mad and they was ready to see her.
As they should. You don't get to the show and actually go to the show and they cancel it. That's wild. Because then you probably pay for parking and stuff like that. Like that's crazy,
Everything.
bro.
Everything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And parking ain't cheap at that damn Mercedes-Benz stadium.
It ain't even nowhere when you
It
go into
ain't
a
cheap.
concert. So,
That's I know people people was mad. Come on,
yeah.
Auntie. You gotta finish strong now, Auntie. Come on, Auntie.
Yeah, she's messing up her legacy. She gotta pull it together.
Come on, Auntie. I seen her live when she came out. She don't stay out there long either. So she don't be out there long,
His auntie said, y'all gonna get these few songs. I'm getting the
Yeah.
hell up out of here.
You get them few songs and hits, and then Auntie gone, Jack.
Well, they should make her open.
Hey.
Yeah, she should be opening. If she don't want to sing a bunch of songs, get your ass out there first then. so you can go home.
Go
I
first.
mean,
Yes, you want to get
go
out of here.
first. Yeah,
You want to get your bread and leave then.
yeah, get your bread and leave, man.
Auntie Anita. Auntie
That's
had
funny.
the Auntie had the people pissed.
She did. They was too mad.
And why is she doing them folks like that? Oh my God.
Anita.
Hey, did you watch the new episode of The Shy?
No, I don't got that channel. You supposed to give me your password, bro.
Well, remind me after that. I'll give it to you.
Yeah. If
Remind
you give me your
me.
password, I'm gonna check it out.
Did you watch the BMF finale?
I did it.
Ah,
I was busy. I was busy last weekend. So I got some time. I got some time this weekend. So I plan on
oh yeah,
catching
you
up on
gotta watch it.
those.
You gotta watch it.
I heard it was good though. I heard it was good. So
It
I'm gonna
was
watch it.
much better than all the other episodes.
That's what I heard. So I'm gonna
But
watch it.
again,
I'll be ready next week to talk about
the
it.
way they ended and how it's fucking. I just don't understand where these writers are trying to go with this show. I
Yeah.
don't understand it, but
Yeah.
you gotta check it out. You gotta check it out.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna catch up on my shows this weekend for sure because I got some time. So
I saw a screening of Bad Boys, the new one.
well, no spoilers.
I'm not, but Tise, it's really good.
I'm going to see it though for sure. I'm going. To see it.
I'm actually shocked at how good it is, how good it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
The storyline is gonna get everybody
Mhm.
because again, if you saw all the Bad Boy movies after the one that just came, not this one, the new one, but the last one, we like, what
Bad
else are we
Boys
gonna
for Life.
what else are you gonna talk about? Because they old as hell now. It's
Yeah.
funny.
But but they introduced like his son in there, so I figure his son gonna play a part in this one.
Well, in the new one, I'll just say this: everybody's gonna love the story.
Yeah.
They gonna
I
love the
thought
story.
the last one wasn't bad. Like I
They
thought
gonna- no, I
Bad
liked it,
Boys for Life was good, so
but this one is better.
yeah.
This
Okay,
is
I'm
better.
ready for it. I want to see it. I want to see it.
And last thing, your friend is in there too.
My friend
Your Jewish black lady.
Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah,
Well, good for her. I'm sure she
she's in
need
there.
a
Yeah,
check.
she's in that movie. But hey, everybody go watch it. Come out June 7th. Go support the black film. It's a lot of black. I looked at the credits and it's Will Smith is a producer.
Mm-hmm.
Martin is an executive producer.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
everybody go watch it. They was they premiere they screening in L.A. last, and then I went to the
I've been
one.
seeing them promoting it.
They promoting it hard. It's good. It's good. Will
I'm ready for it. I'm one of the few people that still like to go to the movies. So
Martin is still funny.
yeah, Martin was
Martin is
funny in the
still
last one. He kept the show funny
he
last one.
he hilarious in this one. He's
Yeah,
fucking hilarious.
I can't wait to see it now.
Me and Samara, we really enjoyed it last night. We enjoyed it. So
Yeah, I can't wait
you
to
gotta
see it
check it
now.
out. What else? What else? Oh, Power Book Ghost comes back in June. Is it
The
June
first
1st?
June. I think it's the first weekend. I don't know if it's June 1st, but like that first week in June it'll be out.
And then so we gonna get two parts,
Mm-hmm.
and then we get the final part in September, I think, or whatever they were saying. So I'm looking forward to that because it's supposed to, from what I've been reading on Twitter and people been saying, it's supposed to end crazy,
Yeah,
which
I
is
can.
good.
I think it is. I think Tariq gonna die, and
I seen all these I seen one prediction that said that Michael Ealy is in this now. I seen somebody say that's Ghost's brother.
I can see that.
I've seen a whole
See that.
bunch of stuff. So the speculation has begun.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
I
I'm
am
ready
too.
for
I'm
it.
looking forward to that. So we're gonna end the show with this because I have no idea what mine is. What's your toxic trait? I have no idea. I don't even know.
You have no idea what
I
yours
have,
is.
I have no idea.
I'll tell you what your toxic trait is.
Okay.
Okay, my toxic trait. I think my toxic trait is sometimes I shut down when I'm upset, and then I let it fester, and then I blow up.
Oh,
So
that's what
I
that means.
I but I mean, I could have a. Some people can say that toxic trait could be. That's I don't know how to put that in one word. You know what I'm saying? Like so I don't know how to say like just shutting down. Like I don't know what one word can describe that. Like some people toxic trait can be, they can say that they they are bossy. People
Mm,
have told me I'm bossy. I don't think I'm bossy, but people
you ain't
I've been
bossy,
told
Tise.
I've been told that I don't think I'm bossy, but
You ain't bossy.
I don't think so either. But I've been told that. But yeah, that's I don't know how to put that in one word adjective, but I
Okay.
think I just I can be an angry person sometimes. I can be I don't want to say angry, but I can just, I can be very very stern,
hmm
like and over it. So, you know.
My thing is when I saw toxic, I'm thinking like, okay, when people say toxic, like I'm like, is it like something that somebody likes about you, but it could be bad? That's what I was thinking when I seen the toxic trait, but
Mhm.
uh, I don't know. I need to ask my wife what's my toxic trait.
I mean, I think it's I
It could be
think
a few things.
it could be, I mean, a toxic trait could be, like you said, it could be you may not think it's bad, but it could be breed bad results, you know what I'm saying? Like
hmm
so I think to me toxic is anything that's that's negative, that brings like negativity into a situation. Like I think that's toxic, and
Okay.
it becomes toxic because it disturbs peace. It disturbs the situation.
Okay.
So things that disturb, normalcy, I think that can be toxic sometimes.
I think mine is I think I tend to hold things in too much instead of just saying F it when I should.
Mhm. So
I
when you hold it in, in how does that so how does that manifest? How does that show?
Because when it comes out, it blows up,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
then it's not good for me, and it's not good for the people around me.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I think that could be mine.
Mhm. That's yeah, that's similar to mine. Yeah.
That could be mine, and I think yeah, okay, I definitely see that could be where that's toxic because
Mhm.
it can mess up somebody else's mood around you, and they ain't had nothing to do with it. So I can see
Right.
that.
Right. Yep. You be mad and got the whole family happy, and you come in, fee fi fo fum, mad.
Mad
And
as
they like,
hell.
"What the hell, man? Like,
Yeah,
dad,
yeah,
what's going on?" And you
yeah,
just, you got that, you mad about something from 2 months ago. So, yeah.
yeah. That could be mine. That definitely could be mine. I wonder what other people might say their toxic trait is because I feel like everybody got one.
Yeah. I saw that question today either on a Shade Room or maybe Baller Alert. One of them that they asked what's your toxic trait. I saw
Uh,
that today. So
I bet you one of them little ratchet ass people was like my coochie.
my toxic trait is that once I have sex with him, then
Yeah,
I don't call him back no
I
more.
don't call him back no more.
Okay.
Once I had sex,
I'm sure
once
he's okay with that.
once I
Yeah.
had sex with him, they don't want to leave. Some all
Right.
that.
Right. Right. Something like that.
Little dirty ass.
Yeah. Once I get him some,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I want some I expect him to do pay all my bills. Okay. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good
I'm
luck with that,
toxic.
little mama.
I'm toxic like that. Yeah.
Right. Cause I'll cuss him out, but then I'll be like, let me give you some head. Okay. That's how they be, bro. That's how they be like, okay. That's
For
my
real
toxic
though,
behavior.
that is how they be.
I
That's
still
how they
want
be.
to just cause I'm mad at you don't mean my coochie mad. Like I listen, I know them all. I've heard them all. Yeah.
That's one of the ones, the favorite ones up there. I
Yeah.
may be mad at you, but my coochie ain't mad. Girl, get your ass up.
Yeah. You just like toxic behavior. Yeah. You
Yeah,
like
like
toxic
that behavior.
situations. That's fine.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it
Yeah.
is.
You're addicted to that
Toxicity.
behavior. Yeah.
Make,
Yeah.
hey, listeners, people, make sure that y'all let us know what your toxic trait is. That's going to be a question we're going to have to ask
We're
because
gonna post that
we're going to
on the
post that
page.
because
Yeah.
we want to know because I'm sure
Hmm.
there's some different answers for somebody, for
Yeah.
everybody. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, this episode 106, man, and next week we'll have a guest on the show so we can have some more conversations. I think
We're
y'all
gonna
gonna
end out well, not gonna close it out, but we close to closing out mental health awareness month. So
yeah, we're
yeah.
close. Yeah, but I think this will be a good show next week for everybody because
Yeah.
mental health awareness month is still here, and it's something that is real out here. It's real out here.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
but with that being said, Tise, you got anything else you got?
No, I hope everybody have a good weekend, a good week. Hope everyone had a great Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Again, it is Mental Health Awareness Month, so I hope that you are taking time to
Mm-hmm.
take care of yourself. You know, do things that make you happy. Reset yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Agreed.
you
Agreed.
have to have on purpose time for yourself. And don't feel bad about it. Like, don't feel guilty about it. Like, sometimes I don't want to be bothered with people, and I just don't. I'm not going outside. I'm not doing anything. I just want to be at home by myself, and I'm okay with
That's
that.
it.
So
And the last thing I want to say to that is it's okay not to have all the answers.
absolutely, and it's okay to seek help.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
okay. Um, oh, and shout out. Congratulations to all the graduates. This is high
Yes. Yes.
school, college.
I hit the wrong
Hit the
button.
wrong button. Congratulations to all the college graduates, man. There's a lot of people that graduated, got their
Yeah.
masters, their bachelors. I love to
Hmm.
see that because we low key we live in a society that people try to shit on education and try to
Hmm.
and be try to shit on going to college.
Minimize the importance.
But
Hmm.
my thing is this: as a college graduate, that's an accomplishment because that's a goal that if you have for yourself, it's a journey. And for everybody
Hmm.
who's graduated and got to that point, you're happy about your accomplishment. Because at the end of the day, no matter what happens, nobody can take that away from you. You are a
Yeah.
college graduate, no matter if you got your bachelor's, your master's, your associates. You started something and you completed. So
Hmm.
congratulations to everybody that graduated.
For sure.
And at
For
the end
sure.
of the day has to end.
Big glow. In the words of Big Glow.
Hey, we'll catch y'all next week,
We'll
man.
see y'all next week.
Some of that podcast.
Peace.
Peace.